Alright, man, let's get this going. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Paulie Clips here, and today, man, today is a rant video. And you know, I don't really like making these because I'm one of those gamers where I don't really like having my channel being based off of rants and talking down on a game that I actually enjoy playing, or at least that I thought I enjoyed playing. You see, I've been playing 2K for the last, I want to say 6 or 7 years, and over this time frame, I've learned a lot of things about how the 2K community is and how 2K treats its fan base. But honestly, this start to the next generation console, the PlayStation 5, is the most, and I can't even find a way to explain it. It's the most unpleasant, the most unfun, if that's even a word, the most unfun experience I've ever had playing a video game to start off. Like, I can't even force myself to play this game because it's so unenjoyable. And honestly, I'm making this the night of November 15th, and the game on PS5 has only been out for about 3 days. So it's really subject to change. And I don't really have a script for this video. I'm really just talking because I gotta explain my frustrations out, and I gotta get my frustrations out, so hopefully someone hears this and hopefully this gets fixed. I don't even know what gameplay I'm going to use in the background. I don't know if I'm going to use 2K gameplay or Spider-Man gameplay or Call of Duty gameplay. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get this audio out because you guys got to hear it, so you don't have to really watch the gameplay. Just listen. The first issue is the size of the parks. Now listen, they gave us this really big city, and the city looks amazing. The city looks amazing. They gave us multiple affiliations to play where you can choose what affiliation that you want to be a part of, and if you play with that affiliation, you get more rep, but if you play on other affiliations, you get less rep. And the whole concept is cool. The city is big. We can travel. You can use skateboard. I really like that. But what I don't like is that you can only have 100 people in the server. Like, literally, I'm a Southside Viper, and no one is ever on the Southside Viper side. No one is ever on the Western Wildcat side. Everyone is either at the Beast of the East or the other affiliation. I don't even know what it is. But having 100 people in a city of that size, a GTA style map, that's unacceptable. It makes no sense. 100 people were in parks in PlayStation 4. That was the max. So why in next gen can we only have 100 players in a huge ass city? Like, think about that. Like, it's been so many times where I've literally just seen people just sitting around not playing. I go to parks, and let's just say I go to Beast of the East, I win a game, and I'm going to actually talk about the game in a minute. I win a game, and I'm sitting on the sideline, and no one comes and plays me. I'm literally standing there for 10, 15, 20 minutes before I get another game. Why? Because there's only 100 people in the park, and I do understand completely that a lot of people don't have the next gen consoles at this point, but 100 people? 100 people? That makes no sense. And I'm going to keep saying that. You guys need to increase the amount of players that can be in the server, in the city, whatever you got to do. And this is next generation. How in the hell is there not crossplay? Why is other games like Call of Duty able to put crossplay between console gamers and PC gamers, but 2K is not able to do it? Like, is there something restricting you guys doing it? Do you guys just want to keep it separate? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Because these other games do realize that players want to play with their friends regardless of what they're playing on, so they're allowing them to do that. But you guys still 5, 6, 7 years later still aren't allowing cross-gen. So my first issue is you need to raise the amount of people in the server, and you need to allow cross-gen. And the second issue is you guys showed us this big city. You guys hyped us up. You guys showed us all these new stores in the city. You showed us how big it was. Ronnie gave us a whole video on how big the map was. Think about that. Ronnie gave us a whole video on how big the map was. So they were really excited to show us the city. It was the last thing that they showed us because they knew everybody loved the park. They knew everybody loved the city, loved the neighborhood, whatever you want to call it. But check this out, right? Check this out. Why do I get less rep in the city than I do in rec center? And I'm not just talking about considerable. I'm not just talking about like a little bit more rep in rec center. I'm talking about people are getting 5, 6, sometimes even 7 times more badge progression, more progression to the overall than they are playing park. So you guys showed us all these things in park, park, but nobody is in there because everyone wants rep. And the rep rewards is so low in park, it's ridiculous. And that's a shame, man, because you guys put a lot of work into it, but we can't get rep. Like, what's the point of you playing park? It's no point. You might as well go to the rec center, and that's what everybody's been doing over the last 3 days. And that really contributes to the issue earlier why it's nobody in the park. When you go to the rec lobbies are slapping. When you go to the park, you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky to play 3 games back to back in the span of 15 minutes. Lucky. So, man, y'all need to bring us more rep in the park, and we need more badge progression. The second issue, well, I don't even know if this is the second issue. This is like the third, fourth issue. I don't know. Another issue with the game is the dribbling. Now, I'm not the best dribbler in the world, but at the guard, you know, like, you honestly, and let's be honest, you gotta know how to dribble at the point guard position so then you're able to create your own shots and create for other teammates. It's vital. You don't have to be the best dribbler, but it's vital. The dribbling is so clunky. It's so bad. It's so robotic-y. Like, I just can't get with it. Like, why am I moving so slow with quick first step Hall of Fame? Why am I moving that slow? Why is everybody moving that slow? It makes no sense. Now, I will admit that they needed to get rid of the speed glitch. They needed to get rid of a lot of cheese people were using to create for themselves on offense, but the dribbling is terrible. And this isn't just coming from me. Even Steezo, the guy, the best dribbler in like 2K history, even says that this dribbling is bad. It's so hard to ISO people on this game. Now, I've seen a couple YouTubers do it, but I haven't really gotten to that point yet, so I'm complaining about it. It's so hard to ISO on this game. It's so hard to ISO on this game. They took out a lot of things for the ISO players, and it just makes it really difficult for us to score without a screen, and I'm just not with that, man. They either need to increase the game speed, or I'm not going to say add cheese. I'm just going to leave it like that. You guys got to increase the game speed. It's so slow. It literally feels like my player has bricks in his feet. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of moving like I'm a center. My player, for one, has like an 85 speed. I should not be moving like my friend Wicked Getting Kid Center, who doesn't even have a 75 speed. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So you guys need to update the speed on the game. And look, y'all, like, it just makes no sense how I have to complain about this, because we've been through plenty of 2K launches. These issues that I'm talking about have been in previous 2K games. Do you guys not play the game? Do you guys not have people test the game? What is going on? And it's unfair to us because we buy your game. We have content creators, people who promote your game, who help you sell games. You just constantly show us that you don't care about the fan base every single year. So here's my last issue. This is the biggest issue of them all. And I'm telling you guys, if 2K doesn't fix this issue, if they don't fix this issue, the future of 2K is really uncertain. The choppiness in the park. On top of nobody being in the park, whenever you play a park game, at least for me, I'm literally lagging every single game. And I've only played about 27 park games. Literally half of those games I'm lagging. You don't believe me? You would need to check out my stream, because I was lagging almost every single game. I'm chopping. The choppiness, like, why is it like that? I think it's like that because of those unnecessary buildings, but regardless of that, the game is literally unplayable. I shouldn't have to worry about lagging every single game, and it's not me. It's not me just having this issue. See, you guys said that you guys sent out an update. I'm still chopping. The game is still unplayable. The lag, man. The lag. You need to fix the lag. You need to fix it immediately. Because I can honestly, man, I'm going to have to be honest with y'all. All of these issues to start off a next generation console, a next generation game that a lot of people bought this console just to play. This is one of the biggest disappointments in gaming that I have ever seen. And I don't say that lightly. 2K has a lot of issues that they need to fix to make this game even playable. The game is is unplayable. And you want to know something? Soul Illuminati said it best in a video a while back. So you got all these content creators who try to convince people that the game is fun and they do everything that they do to make money. That's fine. I like to make money too, but I'm not going to force myself to play something that I'm not enjoying. I'm not enjoying this. I really want them to fix this game because this is the only basketball game that we have on the market. That's why a lot of us are playing this when you realize it, because this is the only basketball game that we have on the market. So there's nothing else for us to play. And it's honestly a shame, man, because I expected a lot of big things for this next generation console. And honestly, the gameplay is amazing. But all these other underlying issues are really causing me to just say skip 2K and to play something else. This is the last thing right here. I forgot to mention this. I just thought about this while I was raging. You guys need to lower the contact dunks. Everybody is dunking on everybody. I already know if somebody is driving on me, I'm going to get nuts put on the back of my neck. If somebody throws a lob, I already know, unless I get very, very lucky, I'm not going to defend that lob and he's going to dunk right on top of my head or right on my teammate's head. Every single fast break, somebody is throwing a lob and you already know it's going in. They're doing the same thing in rec. They're doing the same thing in pro-am. They're doing the same thing in the warehouse challenges. The lobs and the contact dunks are so overpowered. They're just so overpowered. And you know what? You guys are probably like, I'm just raging, I'm just complaining. But if everybody's saying the same issues, how are you guys not fixing this? Why are you guys not fixing this? And you know what, man? I won't force myself to play this, man. I'm going to continue to work on my player because I enjoy playing 2K. And I'm going to keep trying to play the part because I want them to fix it. But 2K is on a really, really thin string with me because I'm honestly not having fun with this game. And I won't force myself to play something that I'm not having fun with. There's no reason at all why this game should have so many issues to start off a next generation console. But with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's rant, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. And yeah, as of now, NBA 2K21 Next Gen is trash.